Arkham Origins is finally out, and I've gotten an opportunity to spend about 12 hours on the game before I was forced to stop playing due to this really terrible game-breaking bug that causes you to fall right into blue hell, which basically is like getting clipped outside of the entire city, and the game auto-saves. Therefore, I will not be able to continue a save game unless I start a new one. I really hope they patch that up soon. I really like this game so far, and it also has gotten a lot of great reviews. Roughly 8 out of 10 from most major reviewers. One of them, GameSpot, somehow decided to give them a 6 for the reason of a lack of innovation. While I do feel that using the same basic underlying combat system as well as other gameplay mechanics is a valid claim, I along with a lot of other fans, don't really have a problem with having more of the same. The free flow combat system is so polished that I really think changing that will do more harm than good. I think they did a very good job in combining the good elements from both Arkham City and Asylum. Fans of these previous two games will definitely enjoy revisiting some of the familiar places. The combat is very similar, if not nearly identical, to Arkham City, with almost the same upgrades. Even the attack and counter animations are the same. I did not really feel like I had to adapt too much to it. Even much of the timing remains the same as Arkham City. Pretty much all the same basic enemies and weapons are back. Thugs will pick up metal pipes, bats, riot shields, and knives to attack you, as well as throw the same old boxes and gas cans and fire extinguishers at you. Armored thugs and ninjas are also back. Then there are the enforcers and armored enforcers, which roughly parallels the Sickle and Hammer lieutenants and the Titans, respectively, from Arkham City. The armored enforcer is like a weaker version of a Titan, so he can like charge and grab you and throw you to the side, similar to what Titan does from Arkham City. They also do a shockwave attack just like what the Titans do in Arkham City. So also like Titans, they are invulnerable to attacks until you ultra stun them. And then you can use an instant takedown to remove their armor, ultra stun them again, and then do a single beat down, and then you can take them down. There's also an entirely new type of enemy called the martial artist, which I really like. The martial artist actually fights a lot like Batman, as he can block and counter attack, unlike any other enemy. And when you go and strike a martial artist, there could be a long pause, which indicates they're going to counter attack. So get prepared for that. They also have this double attack, which you have to counter twice in order to defend against. They also have ability to successfully attack you, so you gotta kind of watch out for that. You don't throw them off immediately. And from what I can see so far, they seem to be immune to the instant takedown. So you may want to resort to using cape stun if you want to find a safer way of handling them. The designers also decided to make the useful combat upgrades a bit more challenging. So here's the blade dodge takedown, which you cannot even get until you have upgraded at least 3 combat armor points. And then here's the multi takedown, which you will have to get 3 ballistic armor points before you can get that. And then there's the bat swarm, which you have to get both the multi takedown and 4 armor ballistic armor points before you can even get the bat swarm. You actually have to complete both of these trees in order to get that special combo boost. So you need to actually upgrade at least 12 points before you can even get that. So that definitely has made combat a lot more challenging, especially in the beginning of the game, which I find to be quite fair, because once you kind of know what you're doing in Arkham City, you can actually get all the useful upgrades first, and then Batman becomes a bit overpowered near the beginning of the game. So I don't really have too much of a problem of this particular design. And they've actually also added a critical counter upgrade feature here, which works very similar to a critical strike. On a successful critical counter, it's a more powerful counter attack, and you get a 2 times increase in the multiplier. And then the remainder of this tree remains locked until you get well into the game, where at one point you pick up the shock gloves from the executioner, and then the rest of this tree will unlock, where you can just upgrade these shock gloves to make it more powerful. Interestingly, both the critical strikes and free flow focus upgrades, they've decided to change the way you get them entirely. For the free flow focus, you actually have to complete 3 challenges in order to get that. These challenges are actually quite easy, so you can get free flow focus quite easily. And then you have to actually complete a quest to get critical strikes, and this quest actually does not become available until later in the game. So in order to use the shock gloves, you actually will have to just do a lot of strikes to charge them up. As you can see, the charge meter is right next to that combo multiplier, and once the shock gloves are fully charged, then you can activate them, and the shock gloves will actually allow you to punch through anything, including riot shields and stun sticks, and even armored guys. So in my opinion, they are a bit overpowered. Also, the combo multiplier will increase 2 times. There's also a DLC which includes Deathstroke, which allows you to play as him in the challenge maps, as well as a separate storyline for him. His animations are actually quite similar to Robin from Arkham City. However, he plays a lot faster, and I definitely feel a lot more powerful. Anyway, that pretty much sums up the major items I've seen in the game so far, and besides the some serious bugs, I really like what I've seen so far. And as I get more familiar with the combat in Arkham Origins, I'm gonna keep releasing more videos regarding combat, so stay tuned for more.